Okay, we're going to call the meeting to order, and I think I have the wrong agenda. That is the wrong agenda. What's the select board agenda?
Oh,
Oh, right here, water and sewer board.
Not what I have.
not what I have either. I got the select board agenda.
Do we all need make a couple quick copies of this?
They'll print the wrong thing, I guess.
I'm like, that doesn't line up.
That was my fault. They were sitting on the table and I just like handed them out. I didn't look to see which ones they were.
I'm like, that's not lining up with tonight's meeting. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have updates to the agenda. Mike, did you have any updates?
I do, we need to, I do want to just have a quick discussion about the ethics training that everybody was supposed to take and to make sure that we're following that training.
Okay. So we have public comment. I do not see
No
anyone
public.
there or here.
The ethics training we started the beginning of the summer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. So next up is the Cross Street project. Mike, you and I are going to have to get together to figure out how to write that up for the full thing. If you want to zap me an email for a good time.
Maybe we'll do that because I'll be there. But we'll do that after next week or something. We just got to get through all these budgets first.
That works for me.
Trust me, I have a million RFPs to write. So what's one more?
Yeah. So we have the trailer stocking, and Bruce, I apologize, you were not here. We've got lists of prices for pretty much the same. I believe we've got 3 locations. I've got Farmyard Store, Johnson Hardware, and Gervais Ace. We have pretty much they're all pretty much identical.
Why is Johnson Hardware? These estimates aren't the same.
The one for the one for Ace was missing the compactor and the what was that?
I don't have the Ace Hardware.
It's this one here. Does not have a name on it. It's missing the compactor and the generator because they couldn't get the exact one. So we need to have more descriptive of what's needed.
I don't have the Ace.
You didn't have that one in the pile? I did not make a copy of that one somehow. Hold on.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a generator on here.
It's not the exact same one as the Johnson Hardware. So I don't know what our next process is on this, other than to
What is
Determine.
what is the total of the Ace Hardware?
I can go steal Teresa's calculator and come up with that
Oh.
total.
No, it doesn't have a total.
No, I can go grab her calculator and total it up if you guys want me to. It's not on this spreadsheet, so I didn't have that. You got a calculator on your desk, right?
My desk and adding machine.
Yeah.
The Farmyard Store doesn't have anything.
Farmyard Store was, that was what was sent over to them for a quote. So,
So they didn't bother to quote any of the other stuff.
the information that was sent to them was a small list.
Well,
Um,
how are we supposed to compare this apples for apples?
this is what I was sent from, I don't remember who sent them to me. I know you sent me one, I think.
Okay.
And then Zach sent another one, and I was told that you had other ones that you had put together.
Nope. Started on it and there was, I didn't fall through with it.
Okay. Then I will go back. What's the process, Mike? Do I just go back to Farmyard and make sure they're quoting on all of the parts?
Well, you give it to them, and if they don't quote it, then it is what it is. You decide if if they're leaving stuff off and if you've given them the same request.
I mean, one's 3,100 and the other one's 12,500 and Ace Hardware. I'm not sure what theirs is.
Yeah, let me, I will reach back out because what was originally sent out was, and again, I'm not the one who sent that out, was just a list of, we want to, fill a trailer with, and gave a list of about 15 items. So I can put everything together this week, make sure that we're getting the identical quote from all the people, and I'll get with Zach on that.
Okay. Yeah, there's a big difference in the lists here.
Okay, water meters. We have any updates? Getting some of them in as they need to? Okay,
Not enough.
I understand there's been some things that have caused a little bit of delays. Obstacles. Reservoir liner. That's
Nothing to
tabled
report
till
on that till
spring, right?
Yep. You just left it on the agenda.
Wastewater treatment facility updates.
Hey, we're building a building. Things are going well on that. I've got nothing new there's no issues with it right now. Everything is moving as it should. Keep your fingers crossed that they keep moving along. We don't run into any more issues. That's all we can hope for.
Okay. Water treatment facility updates.
That one we have submitted the DWSRF grant loan subsidy application. That one has gone in. USDA is ready, but we've run into a snafu with getting it to actually be able to be submitted to them because they need the authorized person has to do all of these stupid forms. There's like at the end of in order to hit submit, you have like 8-10 forms that have to be signed off on. And only the authorized person is allowed to do that. Now, basically, they're all just check a box and sign your name. I can't figure out how to become the authorized person to do that because they keep asking for who the lender is. I'm like, you. So we're going round and round through their like portal help people. So I assume we will get that in the next week or so. We will get that submitted to them. It's very, very cumbersome and complex because I honestly, I set myself up in the USDA apply portal as the authorized representative for the town that I can sign all this stuff. And they're like, that's great and fine, but you have to have that feature turned on by somebody above that. And so they said, send your request to this person. So I sent it and they go, who's your lender? And I'm like, USDA. Okay, well, we need your lender because they're the ones who have to authorize you. I'm like, but so is that the Vermont Bond Bank instead of you? You need your lender. So I still never got an answer out of them. So we're still working on that.
I mean,
It's not a
tell me
big-
they haven't run across something like this before and they can't give you an answer.
Who knows? I honestly have no idea.
One hand doesn't know what the other one's doing and nobody has an answer for anything. And
No,
Oh,
it's very bizarre. And the thing is, the
oh.
forms they're not even hard forms. They're not anything that needs any information. It's all those, that you agree that you're going to follow every, possible federal regulation that there is. So that's,
just
It's
a
in
minute,
process.
the form that you filled out there, I'll take care of it. That's what it ends up to
The
be.
thing is, we've signed those forms like a million times for every project.
kidding.
so-
Fun. Truck cap.
Okay, Zach, looking for a truck cap. I found one on Facebook. We took a ride to North Stratford, New Hampshire to go look at it. It's very, very nice cap. It's fiberglass. To buy that today, it's well over $4,000. The guy wants $2,300 for it. It's in excellent shape. And he'll come up here and help Zach install it in the town garage. It has to stay in the town garage overnight so that the seal for the water that goes around the top of the cap, the truck bed will stick. And if it's not warmed up overnight, when he comes to put it on, he said it's going to leak. So, but the guy is willing to come up here, bring it up here, and help Zach install it. And he wants $2,300 for it. I think it's an excellent buy.
I'm going to ask a quick question. Is there any conflict of interest with this purchase? Is there a person that's related to anybody here or anything of that sort?
No, this guy is from down country. He's moved up here. He bought the sawmill property in North Stratford where where they used to make paneling, wood paneling. And he's making it into a venue for places to have bands to play and stuff like that. And it's his personal cap, and he doesn't need it anymore, and he wants to get rid of it. Nobody knows anybody. This is all a new guy.
Are there
Okay,
any
good.
issues with making a purchase off from Marketplace?
Not marketplace. Yeah.
We bought. I mean, so long as, they're,
Zach was satisfied with it. He said it was very nice.
yeah, I mean, we bought used stuff before, so it's not
I
uncommon. We just need a bill of sale and, they
Yeah.
get a check. They're not going to get cash. They're not going to get,
I know. We told him that it would be a check from the town. And the day that he comes up and puts it in place, then he would come over here to the town after and pick up his check. So totally up to you guys. You ain't gonna find anything cheaper.
And this is, you said Zach was good with this?
Yeah, Zach went with me and we went and
He had talked to me about it the other day, so I told him it needed to go to the board.
Dimensions are right.
oh yeah, the dimensions, it's coming off a GMC and it's going on a GMC.
It's a Chevy.
Same thing.
Oh,
Hey, the bed is the bed. It's just, they're the same thing.
You're literally made in the same factory. Okay, do we,
You just have to have
yep,
a motion to approve the purchase.
yep. Can I get a motion to approve the purchase? Well, do we have the money in the budget? Do we
It'll come out
know?
of your equipment. It'll come out of your equipment line
Equipment? Okay. So it's a purchase of 2,000 installed on a cap for the truck.
item.
That's the new truck.
Can we get a motion for that?
2,300, wasn't it?
$2,300. He was
Okay.
asking 24. He said, I'll sell it to you for 23 and I'll come up and help install it.
Okay, then can we get a motion to approve the purchase of the truck cap for the new pickup for the amount of $2,300
Motion.
and a second?
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and you'll arrange the rest of that?
You can tell Zach to go ahead and call the guy. He's got all the phone number and everything.
Budget discussions.
We are not going to have one tonight because we are not ready for that yet. That will be at your, I may ask you guys to do a special meeting next month to get it in earlier because otherwise you're going to be right before town meeting day. And you're going to need to adopt your budget. So you look for something maybe next week or, the very first week in February.
How is it looking?
Honestly, we haven't, the numbers aren't finalized for the end of the year yet. So, I was playing with it today and because, we had discussed switching the way we're allocating expenses. Instead of it being 50-50 down the middle, that it should be, more on water, less on sewer. Well, I started playing with that. Well, that makes a huge difference to the water rates. They jump a lot when you do that because there's, 60% of over 60% of the connections are water. So, I just want to make sure that it's not going to, that the offset is going to keep the two rates close to each other. I'm not
You
sure.
got that, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so look for you'll let us know. and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah. I'll let you know
send out an
because we'll
email.
have to call a special meeting to do your budget. We've been slammed trying to get the town budget ready for tomorrow night because we have a really early deadline for the warning, which it has to be done tomorrow. So, Teresa's been burning the midnight oil to try and get everything finished for the end of the year.
Okay, so we have the minutes from the previous meeting
Yeah, I make a motion, we approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
and a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Which brings us to other business and then we'll do the ethics.
Yeah, I just thought I'd let everybody know, because matter of fact, I was approached today about it. About supposedly the water break at the dollar store. Well, it wasn't a water break. There was a lot of water there, but it wasn't a water break at the dollar store, and it wasn't caving in. It was simply traffic, plow and snowmobiles going over a catch basin, packing the snow, and the catch basin froze, and the water from the rains that we had previously had no place to go. And so Zach took care of it, and so it was not a water break.
Despite Facebook postings.
But I'm the one who found that. I mean, the reason why I found it is, but the tractor trailer was backed up to the front door of the dollar store. So I said, what the heck is going on here? Why is he backing up there and blocking traffic and snowmobile traffic? So I found out that he didn't want to back in there because it was a sinkhole. So I looked at it and it looked like a sinkhole to me too. And Reno went with me and said, boy, that doesn't look good. He says, there's water there. If you step on it, that bubbles. So I says, well, I'll call Zach. And I called Mike at home and he got a hold of Zach, and Zach took care of it. And it wasn't anything except for that. And that's the second one that happens like that, by the way, Mike. The other one was in front of the Essex house, and they had quite a job taking that cover off in order to clean out that catch basin.
Yeah.
And they really struggled to take that off because the grating gets frozen in there.
Right. Right.
And you know, they were taking a sledgehammer to it and everything, trying to loosen it up. And I don't know how they got it up. I didn't stick around to see, but I mean, they were really struggling. To me, there should be something that should be relatively easy, a tripod or something that we could put up in order to pull a cover like that in the wintertime without breaking your back and slamming with a sledgehammer and everything else.
That is beyond my pay grade to know that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I am not an engineer on that.
I'm going to look into it a little bit because that's really physically, it's not safe doing what they were doing. Somebody's going to hurt their back. And so I'm going to look in to see if there's something available. Is that a town problem or is that the sewer department?
Well, if you guys are the ones needing to lift the grate off, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, maybe we
No.
should have got the huff. Maybe we should have got the town huff over there with a chain to pick it up. But then sometimes you pull everything up with it. I mean, it'll pull up not only the grating, but it'll pick up the ring that's sitting on the tile. And you certainly don't want to damage that. So maybe next time we could use some kind of a heat source to heat up the top of that grate.
Couldn't they use they have a what they use the culvert thawer. Couldn't they use that on it?
I don't know. I mean,
'Cause I don't either. You know, that's definitely
and
beyond
that was another problem also. The snowmobiles going over that grading, they the snow gets pushed over that, it gets pounded down in, and that catch basin was just solid, full of snow.
Well, it does
So-
too. I mean, everybody plows over it too. I mean, it's,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That's-
it's a place that gets, all this snow
Yeah.
there. It just kind of happens.
but
There's not much you
it's
can
a
do
pretty
about it.
deep catch basin, and that was just just like it was a box of cereal. It was packed in that
Yeah.
much.
This is a
Doesn't
really
take
road
much.
department issue.
It's a road, as Zach said, as that Kean said, that's a road department issue.
Zach was just helping.
Yeah, Zach was just helping, but that was on a weekend though, I think, huh? Was that a Friday or a Saturday?
I think you called it Friday.
It's happened
think-
all
yeah.
the years that it's always happened. That's always happened in front of the Dollar General. Everybody in town knows about that sinkhole. So I mean, it's not a sinkhole. I mean, it's just it fills full of water. It's like that every winter.
Yeah, it was right in front of the
I said, there's one in front of the Essex, there's one in front of Dollar General, and there's another one
no,
somewhere.
it was in front of, this one was in front of the museum. Directly in front of the museum.
Ethics.
That's it.
So we
Okay.
all have taken the ethics training.
We have. And so, but we have a little bit of a dilemma here in that we didn't follow that. And I want to make sure that does not happen again because I received a complaint about it and they're not wrong. This, and I'm not going to call names or anything, but we had a board member voting to purchase an item from a family member, and that was not disclosed at a meeting. None of us knew about it. And that is an absolute ethics violation. That is not acceptable. And I do not ever want that to take place in this board again. If you have a family member, I mean, we're the Northeast Kingdom. There's lots of related people, but you have to disclose that. And when it comes to voting to approve purchase from that family member, you have to recuse yourself. You cannot vote on that. And that is not what occurred at this meeting. And I will not tolerate that again. So I just wanted that to be well known. You all took it. And if you don't remember what that ethics training said, you need to go back and retake it. That's all I got. I'm furious. The call that I got on that, because I was completely unaware. So I will not expect to see that ever happen again.
I hear you. Thank you. Any questions on that? Okay. There's an executive session on this. Do we need one?
Oh no, we don't need one. That's what I reused an old agenda.
Which takes us to the bottom, which is to adjourn the meeting. Do we have a motion?
Don't move.
Make a motion.
One of you gets the first, one of you gets the second. All
Second.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, guys.
Stay warm.
Hold on. Come on.
Hey, just the person I'm looking for.
Sorry I'm late. Couldn't find